know, we got a big deal coming up. A major, mighty, huge deal from Vitamix. You know, when we launched this as a big deal just not that long ago, over 1,700 have been picked up. Right? That's a ton. And this is the lowest price that we found. This is like the most fully featured, tricked out Vitamix I have ever seen. So much so that I'm thinking, oh, is it time for me to upgrade?
Ooh, I like that idea.
Because mine's 4 years old, but mine doesn't have all the capacity that this one has. This one doesn't have all the features that this one has. This is K51820. You know, we sold over 1.2 Vitamixes here at
1.2 million.
QVC.
1.2 million. My gosh.
And that's just since 2010, and it's consistently a top rated. So this is K51820. I know you have a soup to start, right?
Yes. So you just said the most fully featured Vitamix, 5 preset programs, but also our most powerful in-home motor, 2.2 horsepower. And we always talk about Vitamix, how it's so much more than a blender. So we're going to start a soup here.
Okay.
One of the preset programs is soup. So all I have to do is set the program, turn the machine on. 3 ingredients that were cold from the pantry, tomato, onion, and cream, are going to become a creamy, hot soup in 6 minutes. So stay with us. I know you have to take a look at colors.
I'm going to do colors.
And then
I'm going to walk over
we'll make some more
here.
things.
And let me just tell you, because while I walk over to colors, the price on this is wacky.
Wow,
it's
crazy.
wild, because if purchased separately of everything that you're getting, this would be $688.86. With the free shipping and handling that we've thrown in, which saves you another almost $21, that is a difference of, are you ready? $329.85, because at a big deal, this is $379.98. $76 on an easy pay. And if you have a Q card, you can get this home on 12 months special financing. $31.67 over the next 12 months, interest-free. You get all of the recipe books. I did the math. It's 302 recipes in total for all the books. You get everything you need. So let me show you your colors. We have 8 of them. 4 of them are exclusive. I'll come back here. So this is called Sandstone. That's gorgeous. It's like a really subtle gray, kind of like a dove gray. This is your Slate. Here we have it for you in black. Only 250 remain in the black. This is red. Here's white. Here's true teal. Most limited is that true teal. Oh gosh, only 2 dozen remain. And then we have it in this gorgeous periwinkle. 125 remain. Only order this year. I want to get to demos because I know you have a lot to show us.
Okay, so in this brief presentation, we started soup using the preset program. Now, one of the most popular things with Vitamix is whole food juice, smoothies, right? We're using whole fruits and vegetables. So I'm going to use the smoothie setting, which is, again, makes this an even easier to use Vitamix. I set the program. You'll see that first setting is smoothies, and it turns the machine on. Now, the beauty of this program is I don't have to stand there. It's going to actually run the program, break down all those solid foods, and create a smooth smoothie. But while that's running and while my soup's going, right next door, we're going to use the frozen dessert program and make a frozen orange sorbet. This is what I love about this machine. You know, all Vitamixes are easy to use, but with this machine, the preset programs make it even easier. So frozen desserts and frozen drinks. I turn the machine on, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to use that tamper, which is an original patent of Vitamix, and I'm going to push the solid ingredients right down into the blades. And what it's doing, it's processing at such a high speed that it's going to not only pulverize and crush, but it's going to create a creamy sorbet texture, but without melting it, because it does it so quickly.
Did it speed up on its own?
It's sped up on its own, and that's the program we talk about. And this is really why Vitamix is so much different than any other machine, because you can take whole foods, frozen foods, and transform them into these incredible recipes. And you're not using excess sugars. You're not using all these artificial colors. And the program setting is going to shut off for me and tell me when it's done. So I don't have to wonder, is this recipe ready?
It'll turn off when it's
watch.
done?
You're going to see. Watch in about 2 seconds. This is going to stop running because it was set for a certain. There you go.
Oh
just
my
like
gosh!
That. Just stop. So now I know I have frozen
Look at that!
sorbet. Check this out. Okay. So I'm going to scoop this out. This is just oranges, a little bit of cream to make it like a creamsicle.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
A little bit of honey and agave. And then we're going to take a nice candied orange here. Check this out.
That is stunning.
We made that in about 45 seconds.
Okay.
I'm going to let you taste this.
Okay.
And you're going to, look at this. Look at that.
Thank you. Oh, look at that consistency. Oh.
Check that out.
It's smooth. It's creamy. There's no chunks. It's
Nope.
just delightful, dreamy. Okay,
So-
now, I do have two things to say. First
Yeah.
of all, this is the largest capacity, 64
That's right.
ounces.
Fits under the counter.
It does the work of 13 different appliances.
So it's a hot soup and hot
14.
sauce maker. So we're making soup right now, hot soup and hot sauce. It's a whole food juicer. We're going to pour that out in a moment. Ice cream maker. We just made ice cream in
wanna
less
buy
than a
that.
minute. A peanut butter maker, or you can make any nut butters. An ice crusher for the most amazing frozen drinks for this season. Then it's a food processor. Oh, by the way, a chopper, a cheese grater. You can grate fresh Parmesan. A stick blender. Maybe you want to make some baby food. A hand mixer for whipped cream. Blender if you want to make your milkshakes, a fondue maker, you could literally make hot fondue, and then you can even grind your meat. So let's come back to our drink that we made.
Good, that sorbet.
This was our
What was this?
this was our green smoothie. It had real whole spinach in here, okay?
Okay.
It had a whole orange, lemon with the rind, grapes, banana.
Look at
But
that
look at
color.
the bottom of the container. There's nothing wrapped around the blades.
Nope.
It's completely liquefied. And what I love about Vitamix is taste and texture, right? We talk about how over 100,000 restaurants around the world choose Vitamix.
That's
The
the truth.
world's largest coffee shop chain, Smoothie King, Orange Julius, Tropical Smoothie Cafe. I mean, smoothies in
yum.
their name. And why? Because of this pour, because of this texture. Those whole fruits and vegetables are completely liquefied. Now, I want you to taste this.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me if there's any grit from the spinach, from all the vegetables that are in there, and you tell me what you think.
Oh, that is divine. Absolutely divine. I'm not chewing. I don't have anything stuck in my teeth. It's not gritty. It's not grimy. I'm going to take this with me while I talk about
You're
colors.
gonna
real
I know
fast,
the
okay?
colors are beautiful.
All right, the colors are really gorgeous, and we've actually sold out of some of the colors, but we have 8 of them, and 4 of them are exclusive. Remember, you get all the recipes, you get the tamper, you get everything you need. This is your sandstone. This is good. This is your slate. I feel healthy. Here's your black. This is your red, white, true teal, and we also have it in the periwinkle as well. If purchased separately, $688.86. Our big deal price is $379.98, the most fully featured, tricked out Vitamix that we've ever presented here. With a difference, with that free shipping and handling we've thrown in. So off of that, if purchased separately, with that big deal price and the free shipping, almost $330.
Ooh, I love it. Now remember, we started this on the soup program, all right? I didn't do anything. This was 6 minutes ago. Cold pantry ingredients. Check this out. No longer cold. So we just made a homemade soup with 3
I can
ingredients.
smell it.
This is a tomato soup. It is. You will be amazed at
Look
how
at how
Vitamix takes
creamy.
a few ingredients, turns them into incredible textures and great flavors. I mean, look at this beautiful soup. We just made it while we, by the way, were making our smoothie and our frozen dessert all in the same container. So
That's
you
amazing.
said we said it was 13-1. We've already showed you 3. How about cleanup? Okay.
Oh, this is my favorite part.
One of the preset programs is self-cleaning. So I put a little bit of water and soap in here. I turn it to that last program on the dial. That's the last one. It has little bubbles right there. All I do is turn the machine on, and the machine will cycle through. It actually starts at a low speed,
Okay.
cleans under the blades, but then the program knows to automatically ramp itself up and lift the soap and water up and down in the container. So instead of having to put your hands near the blades or
Yeah.
scrub this, no, it cleans itself. Now that program will run for about 1 minute and 15 seconds. So if you're doing a soup or a nut butter, you would let it run. But for a smoothie, I can actually stop the program because you don't need the entire program. And then I just want you to see something. You know, when you talk about
love this.
when you talk
Easiest
about
cleanup ever.
ease of use, it is cleaned right down to the blades. Now that's cleanup. Now one of the things on the list, and I love showing this because it's one of my favorite things, is homemade nut butter.
Okay.
So it said peanut butter. You can use any nuts, but I'm using
in there?
all peanuts, 5 cups of peanuts. We're going to turn the machine on, turn it all the way up to high, and then we're just going to simply use our tamper. And you know, ordinary blenders talk about having power, but when you put a heavy load in them, the blender slows down and the motors burn out. With Vitamix, we have 2.2 peak horsepower, turning at 22,000 revolutions per minute. So it was designed to be able to maintain all that power and torque under a heavy load so that you could take something like whole nuts, okay? We're talking whole peanuts. There's nothing else in here. And in a matter of 30 to 45 seconds, I am now making homemade peanut butter in my Vitamix. So we made a soup, we made a smoothie, we made a frozen dessert, and right now we're
Look at
making,
that.
look at this. Now you can make it as thick or as chunky as you want, but to me this is just about right now.
But you get to control the ingredients. There's no mystery ingredients, mystery sugars, mystery artificial whatever's in there.
Look at this.
But look at that perfect consistency, and that was in actual seconds.
Oh my goodness. You got to taste this.
Yeah, I want to.
Get in and take a little
I
bit.
want
Look
to.
at that.
I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
homemade and warm.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
And we did that in 10 minutes. We made 4 different recipes. Imagine if we had a little more. You can go on and on and on.
I can't because my mouth's full of peanut butter. I'm kind of.
I'm gonna take an apple and dip.
All right, let me
Here
take.
we go.
My mouth is stuck with peanut butter. All right, let me take everyone through colors real fast. There's your black, periwinkle, red, sandstone, white, slate, and finally we have it in a true teal as well. $76 to get it home on 5 easy pays. Use your Q card, get it home on 12-month special financing. But all in, off of the if purchased separately, you're saving almost $333 on the most tricked out Pro Series 750.